Because, like, but honestly, you can be quick even using the knife grip. Like, I can use the knife grip. It's not my preference, though.
I'm just not used to that lack of control, and because then I tell you this, when I do Annie, I actually use my thumb to stop this thread that's on there or to hold it from sliding around. That's the biggest reason why I do knife grip, is because I can stop this slipping part by holding my yarn here, and then it doesn't matter. That's the only reason. I can totally do pencil, but I lose that grip down here. I can see for looser tension stuff, like I've seen Paradrago do pencil for his blankets, temperature, his hexies. But for Annie, I have my thumb right here to stop that thread from moving anywhere sometimes. The only reason. That right there.
But it also depends on how you learned. So where I grew up, my mom started teaching me. This was like years ago. I've been crafting since I was 5. I learned to crochet when I was like 8, maybe 9. And my mom, she actually had her hand broke, like her whole right side of her right hand, and she's right-handed, was broke. So she went from knife grip to pencil grip because she doesn't need to use those 2 fingers. And she can still crochet. That's why if you notice, my 2 fingers never really touch my hook when I use knife grip.
Yeah. I noticed with you.
Because I learned from her originally.
See, everyone picks up little tricks if they learn from someone.
Yep. And,
or habits or whatever.
Like, that's why I say there is 1980s Space Monkey. Hello, welcome on in.
Yeah,
and the 80s were the years. They were. We have no documentation of all the stupid stuff that we did.
Nope, nothing. Nope.
But you know that teenage dirtbag challenge thing that is going around, right?
Yeah. What is that?
We can't do that because we don't have it digitalized. The whole thing is, like, you take old pictures from like high school and stuff when you're a teenager, and like post them on like the Instagram story or TikTok and stuff.
Oh, I saw one with like Jimmy Kimmel and The Rock.
Yep.
And The Rock was like, one guy was smoking weed and getting arrested all the time, and the other was everyone's favorite local grocery kid or whatever.
Yeah. But see, like normal, everyday 30-something, 40-year-olds, right? We don't have the privilege of easily finding that stuff. Because it was probably on camera back when you had to go and take your camera to be developed at a drugstore or a camera stop, and ain't nobody got time for that in the past. So it's in the attic somewhere. It's in the attic somewhere of some house.
Question.
Yes.
What would we do to change color and decrease now? I understand what we're about to do, but where does the color change come in if I wanted to pull in another color? Like how, what stitch is it of the thing I'm hiding?
So I'm gonna say...
We up in the game, all. We up in the game.
Right here, this stitch right here, this loop on your hook, is actually the top of the next stitch.
Yeah, I've got that third slip stitch, literally is the top of my next one.
Oh, you don't want that to be part of your chain for the next square, right? You don't want it because it's gonna look off.
Right.
So when you go to do the slip stitch into that chain 2 space right there, right? Because you did the 3 double. Just
wait a sec. It's a slip stitch. Hang on, I did a slip stitch. You mean the slip up above next one here?
So you got the 3 slip stitches. And then you're going to slip stitch into that chain 2 spot. So that weird funky bump. So DC, 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 and then chain 2.